Hello, coolers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer updates. We start with Leeds United Raphinha. As transfer expert Fabrizio Romano have come out with a very disappointing report on that regard, claiming that Leeds have been very clear with every interested party about their conditions for Raphinha's transfer, and Leeds are not willing to accept any price lower than 75 million euros for the player. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Lionel Messi, as Paris Saint-Germain president Nasser al-Khelaifi have claimed that Messi will show his best version in history next season. Hopefully he does. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. When Barcelona scouted Raphinha a few months ago, there was speculation that the Brazilian would be an economical yet effective weapon for Xavi Hernandez to wield. Leeds United were only one loss away from relegation, and failure to stay in the first division would see them lose their star for a budget fee. However, the English side survived in the Premier League. Needless to say, this gives them more leverage over Raphinha's future. According to reports from Fabrizio Romano, Leeds have been clear with every interested party about their conditions for Raphinha's transfer. The price has been set around 75 million euros, and the player can only leave if that figure is met. The club have already rejected one offer from Arsenal, sending a message out to other parties interested, especially Barcelona. Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur are in the race as well, with the latter expected to make a bid soon. Given that Barca plan on going all out for Robert Lewandowski, it would not be economically viable to splash much cash on Raphinha from Barcelona's point of view. Moreover, the club still have to strengthen the centre-back and full-back departments. Yet, Leeds' stand could be a blessing in disguise for Joan Laporta's team. Reports in recent hours have hinted that Ousmane Dembele is one step away from renewing his contract. If the Frenchman is indeed staying at the Camp Nou, the club will not require the services of the Brazilian international anymore. If Leeds United are really serious about that price, then honestly speaking, let's just forget about it. Let's just forget about it. Because not just Barcelona are unwilling to pay such a crazy amount. Arsenal, we have been talking about Arsenal being linked with him as well. Recently, Leeds United rejected Arsenal's bid because they saw it as too small. Chelsea as well, they are interested. Tottenham interested. So if that is what Leeds United they are asking for, then indirectly they are saying that they are not even willing to sell, Raphinha. Then let's forget about it, because all day long, this link to Raphinha have always looked so complicated, especially after when Leeds retained their Premier League status, because all Barca's hope was for Leeds United to relegate to the Championship, but that didn't work out, and now Barcelona are facing it so tough. I mean, very tough to get this deal done, and Fabrizio Romano coming out with this update of 75 million euros at least that Leeds are expecting, then make the matter, in fact, just makes everything more complicated. So let's see how it goes. But as it stands right now, Barca might not be too worried. You know why? Because Ousmane Dembele's contract renewal, according to multiple reports, is very close. All by the influence of manager Xavi. And I would rather say maybe Dembele have seen that Chelsea and PSG don't want him anymore, and he's seen Barca as his last resort. He has no option. At the end of the day, he will be the one dancing to the tunes of Barcelona. Because what we have been getting is that Dembele is willing to accept the offers Barcelona made right in December. So at the end of the day, he'll be the one to dance to our tune. So let's see what happens. Because if that's the case, then the Raphinha deal might just be sent to one side, honestly speaking, because Leeds are not even encouraging Barca to even go for the Raphinha at all. neither do Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham will be interested to even splash such a hefty amount for the player. Because honestly speaking, Raphinha is a very good player, no doubt, but Raphinha does not worth 75 million euros. Never in a million years. Hopefully, let's see what happens. But what Barca must do is to have a player in that right wing position for next season, a reliable player at that. So if Dembele renews, then Xavi will not be willing to go for that deal anymore for Raphinha. Barca will be happy to keep the Dembele that they have been hoping that they will keep him. So it's going to be interesting to see how the upcoming weeks will look like. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. After putting an end to his chapter at Barcelona last summer, Lionel Messi endured a rocked debut season with his new club Paris Saint-Germain this past season. The forward failed to ignite the spark of PSG in the final third, ultimately becoming a part of the side that got knocked out in the UEFA Champions League round of 16 at the hands of champions Real Madrid. However, PSG owner Nasser al-Khelaifi has recently come out in defense of his star player and has backed him to succeed in the coming season. There is no doubt that Lionel Messi has won a Ballon d'Or record 7 times, and it was not his best season, al-Khelaifi told Le Parisien. Messi's numbers were indeed underwhelming this past season, with the attacker recording 6 goals in Ligue 1. However, the Argentine did score 5 goals in the Champions League, while his 15 assists were critical in helping PSG clinch the Ligue 1 title. But after more than 20 years in Barcelona, he discovered a new country, a new city, a new league, a new team, a new culture, as well as his family, and he was injured also by the coronavirus, the president added. al-Khelaifi believes Messi is going to be back to his usual best in the coming season after struggling in his first season in the French capital. Going by his word, he said, "It was not easy for Messi last season, but next season we will see the best version of Messi ever," said al-Khelaifi, who fired shots at Real Madrid in the same interview, questioning the Spanish champions for celebrating the Champions League just a year after denying the competition's credibility. It's going to be interesting to see how this upcoming season will look like for Lionel Messi. Messi last season was, I don't know, it was so strange to see how underwhelming he performed. But to some extent, looking at how, the manner in which he left Barca against his own wish. And Messi is that kind of a person where when he's not happy, things don't go well for him. We have been seeing that in numerous occasions in Barca. When things are not moving for Messi, he does not perform at his usual best. And I very much believe that was one of the factors last season that made him to lose his form. And also combine another factor being that he has never, it's a new environment. All his life has been in Spain, in Barcelona, from the La Masia. So going to a totally different environment, a different stadium, different kind of people you meet, because Messi is already 34 years old. Since he started playing in Barca at the age of 12 in the La Masia Academy. What do you expect? Going to a new environment for how many years? You have never gone to a new place. It's strange. It's really strange. And I think that was also one of the factors that made the season to be too poor, because adapting was not an easy thing for him. So let's see how this upcoming season will be, because the president of PSG, Nasser al-Khelaifi, have really claimed that he thinks Messi will have one of his best seasons ever. That will be interesting if that comes to pass. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.